Hey, good morning, guys. Crude Oil, Sunday, October 1st, 2023. This is my personal video trade journal, not to be taken as advice. I'm primarily a day trade scalper. So I'm not super interested in the long term, but this is where I get my clues from and then drill it on down. So looking at the monthly, Strat has taught me when you're at the end of a month or the end of a week, take a look back and identify the high, the low, and the mid, and then watch what the price does at the beginning of the new candle to see what levels get breached and what levels hold. So in this case, we haven't made a new low going back since June. Each month, keep making a higher low and a higher high. So at this moment, the important level, well, not necessarily important, but just a level to watch is 89.25. The idea being from Strat, if you're above that, the door remains open to at least coming back up and maybe even making a new high. Below the 50% level of the preceding candle opens the door to see a new low. I mean, that's pretty simple, but that's what the Strat method is. It's extremely simple based on price action alone, which I like. So I use it as a guide. So 89.25 is the level to watch on the monthly. And on the weekly, look at these wicks. The last 2 weeks have not seen the lower low. It's kind of held that area 88.37, 88.19. And it can't continue to get unabated access to the upside the way it was doing in this wave three. And even if in the early part of the wave 3 of 5, you were getting these wonderful moves. Well, these wicks are telling you a story. So is it topping? Yes. Is it topped? I don't know. How would I know that? But I just know that this is not where I'm going to take a long position. I mean, yeah, I'm a scalper, so maybe I would take a long position, but it would just be a scalp. Looking at the daily, now you can see more granularity here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got above this resistance, and lo and behold, now we're at the next level of resistance. So it's just a question of, is it done or does it need to poke again? The way I'm thinking of it is, this is a smaller degree wave 4 right here. So is that enough to be done with wave 5? In terms of fib measurements, absolutely could be. Where the resistance is, sure, absolutely could be done. But then you got to look a little bit closer at structure to get more clues. So I had this as a 4. I don't like this as wave 5. And as I was thinking about that and noticing the lack of internal structure on this, like just move straight up, had me thinking B wave. And then I saw Arcady's chart, B wave. So, just because of the structure, I think this makes sense. What I don't like about it is if it comes back down, I mean, it is coming down. If it continues to come back down for a larger degree, wave 4, then that means we're going back up and making a new high, which means that these proportions are just like a commodity, just wacky proportions, especially in crude. The wave 5 would be really extended and disproportionate to either wave 3, as I've got here. This is 3 versus 5, and this box is 1 and 3 versus 5. So any way you look at it, we're already extended. So if it comes down and goes back up, this is just wacky. But it's not for me to say what's wacky. It's just price is doing what it's doing. So to get one more level of clues, I come down to this, my day trade chart on the 13-minute. And so what I'm tracking here, this is that B wave potential due to lack of structure. And then now you've got 3 waves down right into the pivot, which is why I took off 75% of my shorts into this pivot, something I've learned to do, take gains quickly. And now
make sure to subscribe and hit that subscribe button.
Thank you.
Or else.
Or else.
If you
don't threaten the people.
Subscribe, we'll give you a Tesla or whatever you want. Okay. So I'll give you
that's not true. We're not giving anybody a Tesla, dude.
When you get rich, we will.
Yeah, okay, all right. So anyway, here's the price coming down. Here's the targets. If this doesn't hold here, the next level that you could see some resistance, I think, is down here where these 200 fibs are. But really the ideal target, if this really is a C wave, is going to be down here. 86.12 would be the ideal support to hold. Yeah, maybe it dips a little below that, but this is the ideal target, I think, for if this is a C wave. All right, let's see what happens. I'll add to my shorts if given an opportunity. All right, good luck.